Okay, so now we are live. First off, I wanted to ask you, who are you?
Well, my name is Justin. I go by Just. That's what I prefer, is just a shorter version.
Okay.
I'm 21 years old from Tennessee. I'm a graphic designer and a music producer, and that's just a short summary of who I am, I guess.
Got it, got it. Well, what got you into graphic design?
Back in like 2013 when I first started, I was really into Call of Duty, and
Mm-hmm.
I was really into like the trick shotting side of it.
Yeah, yeah, the phase side?
Yeah, exactly,
Yeah,
exactly,
yeah.
like phase, all that. I was never good enough to, like, be on a team,
Yeah, yeah.
but I was around people that were,
Mm-hmm.
and, I started learning about Twitter headers and, like, the graphic design part of teams,
Yeah, got
and
it.
so I decided, let me start doing that. That's where I started, and ever since then, I've just grown, and now I'm doing music, and I love doing that, like, music graphic design, that's my passion now.
Mm-hmm. Like the side with the cover art, posters, and all that?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I love doing that.
Got it. Well, you told me about your start with the Call of Duty, the face side, and all that. But can you tell me who was or maybe still is your inspiration for your work?
Yeah, of course. At the time, 20 I wanna say 2013, more about 2015, I was really big into Sesso HQ. Uh, he's a fire graphic designer. I think he's a part of, the Team 100 Thieves right now.
Okay, okay.
Um, I still watch him every now and then. I don't keep up with him because he doesn't do what I do.
Yeah,
We're in
yeah.
2 different sides.
I guess he's
But
still
right.
stuck with the gaming side of graphic design, right?
Yeah, of
Mm-hmm.
course, and there's nothing wrong with that. He's doing
Yeah,
amazing with
of
it.
course, of
Props
course.
to him. But right now I'm really one of my big inspirations now is outlining art.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
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 she's amazing. I remember when BCA hosted their tournament,
yeah.
I went up against her in the first round and I got knocked out, but I couldn't even be mad. Like,
I know how it
she's
is.
amazing.
I was against a huge designer as well. Well, when that tournament went about, I had like 200 followers or something, and
Mhm.
the other guy I went against had like 3K, and I said, "Yo, he is going to kick my ass so bad." Like, and we were kind of uh at quite close to be
Mhm.
how do you say it, equally an equally result, right? And
Yeah.
at the last minute he got like 3 more votes and beat me, and I was like, damn, god
Dang.
damn it. Yeah,
I, that was an amazing experience. It just sucked for me because I really had like one day to do my design. I was
yeah.
stuck out in Florida. I didn't even have my setup with me, but it was amazing to go up against her.
So you told me that your inspiration basically was can you repeat the name of the designer you talked about?
Yeah, Sesso HQ.
Sesso HQ, and now Outlining Art. Well, how would you define your style?
My style, I'm honestly, I wouldn't say I could define it. I feel like I just whatever I'm feeling, however I feel, I just open up Photoshop and I start putting my emotions into, this blank canvas,
Mm-hmm.
and different ideas that pop up into my head, I add to it. I feel like I can't really define my style because I don't go into something with an idea, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm. Because I looked at your feed and it seems to have that I don't know if you can call it the dehaze style, like with the
Mhm.
shadow, not shadows, the fog behind the subject, and a lot of vibrant colors. I don't know if you heard of the designer I'm about to talk about, but have you heard of Goth Dre, something like that?
I feel like I have, but I'm not 100% sure.
Because I feel like your style is quite similar to his in a way, like with the textures, the all around the style of your work and all of that. And that's why mainly I wanted to ask you, how would you define your style? Because I felt like I said before, it's quite similar to his. So yeah. Uh,
Yeah.
well, since you told me you described your style, what's your favorite design or piece that you made?
Uh, right now, and I feel like it probably will always be one of my favorite pieces. Unfortunately, it's not on this Instagram account that I'm using now.
Mm-hmm.
It's on an old one. But I got the chance to do a couple of concept covers for Fabio Foreign's song "Unruly." I
Mm-hmm.
had a fan page reach out to me that was connected with like his management and everything, and we went through it doing that. I had a couple of other designers I was going against at the time to try to get the cover. Unfortunately, I didn't get that either, but you know, no hard feelings towards any of them. It was a great experience, and I feel like just because that was like my first big opportunity, and that was like the first piece I put uh like the most work into and the most thought, that's my favorite.
Mm-hmm. So basically, that was your biggest opportunity to work with somebody big, right?
Yeah.
Got it. Well, I think you heard about this word and maybe received a message with this word. But what's your opinion on people considering you a goat and like being a source of inspiration for others and all around being called a goat? Does it get to your head and you start acting cocky? You know, because somebody will start acting cocky once they get to that point
Mhm.
where everybody calls them a goat, or do you just or does that just motivate you to keep on pushing and just keep on bringing good work out?
Yeah, personally, the only people around me that I've had, like, late call me a GOAT are, like, really close people to me, and just based off of that, that's, like, a huge inspiration and push for me to better myself.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I have had people reach out to me and tell me how much they appreciate my work and that they believe, like, how good I am, and I 100% appreciate that, and I use that to build. That I don't build no ego off of that. I put out what I do because I love it, not because, like, I wanna boost myself.
Yeah, very. Like I said, some people would get their ego boosted a lot by just by that word, and that's why I wanted to ask you that because you know people don't really realize that you just have to control your ego when doing design and don't come out as such an cocky person because people
Yeah,
will start hating you in a way, you know.
of
Yeah.
course, of course.
Next, how do you plan on doing this forever? Since you talked about having big opportunities with 5 year foreign, working, starting out with the Call of Duty, and having a start like uh, a lot of years ago, like in 2013. Do you plan on
Mhm.
doing this forever?
Uh, I plan on being involved in art forever and designing. I don't plan on, like, that being the only thing I do. I wanna build more off of that. I wanna get more into, like, the management side
Mm-hmm.
to give other artists, like, an opportunity to grow,
Mm-hmm.
and but I'll 100% be attached to art forever. I just don't think I'll personally be putting art out forever.
Got it. Well, lastly, what would be your advice for beginner designers?
Um that's a big question. I think I have a couple things with that.
Go ahead.
Um, I think one thing would be, don't let the numbers get to you. There are plenty of artists who make amazing work and start out and after a year give up because their following isn't where they expect it to be or their like count isn't where it should be.
Mm-hmm.
And I was guilty of that at one point myself. I stopped, but then I realized like art makes me feel good. This is why I do it. I'm not doing it for the likes. I'm doing it to grow as myself and to put out inspiration to the world.
Mm-hmm. Got it.
That's that's one huge thing. I think that's the main thing. Don't focus on numbers. Just do it because you love it.
Fact. Yeah, people go and just strictly go on the like side and focus only on that.
Mhm.
And I feel like when, especially in design mainly, when you focus more on your like, comment, share, and save ratio instead of the quality of your art all around will start getting worse and worse. That's just how I
Yeah.
feel like.
I feel that same way. It's because you don't feel that motivation to grow no
Yeah,
more. You're
exactly.
you're achieving what you wanted.
Yeah.